Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to get unlimited iron, and I actually mean unlimited iron. Also, a couple of other resources to an insane amount. So be sure that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because honestly, this could get patched soon. Could be within a week, it could be in a few months. I don't know, but just like the memory orb trick we had like a year ago, that got patched pretty quickly. So make sure you're subscribed and let's jump right into it. And before we get started, I actually learned about this from Bree's Dream over on TikTok. And yeah, so huge shout out to them. This is incredible. You do have to have the uncrafting station, unfortunately. So to get this, you're going to have to be at least level 7 with the Cheshire Cat and be on their level 7 quest. Finish that up, and then you'll get the uncrafting station. Now, just recently, they actually changed the currency. It used to cost Dreamlight, but now it just costs like the gold coins. So we're actually going to uncraft this item right here. It could be a couple of different items. We have like the black gas stove. We have, actually this one, sorry, the black flat top stove. As you see, I went ahead and bought 548 of these. So if I go and deconstruct one of them, it's 186 coins, right? But I get 10 iron back, 3 glass, and 1 of the like black flowers, like the really rare ones you get from the Frosted Heights. So how do you get more of the black flat top? You can actually go and purchase this from Scrooge. So let's go ahead over there, and I'm sure some of you already realize what's going on. You could just mass purchase tons of these. So you're exchanging, like, to me, I feel like this is a small amount of gold coins for a huge amount of iron. So then talk to Scrooge right here. We're going to order some items, go to furniture. You could go down to appliances here. And as you see, it's 552 for the black flat top. You can also break down this one right here, the white gas stove. So let's say I want to buy 500 of the white gas stove. So this is going to take a little bit. They both cost the same exact amount. Remember, you can only purchase 1,000 of these per day. So I went ahead and actually bought 300 of them. So they're 165,000 coins. Now I know that kind of sounds like a lot, but remember, iron is way harder to get. So you could just do a pumpkin farm, get 165k very quickly, and then just go back to your uncrafting station. And let's go ahead and uncraft both of these stacks. So we're going to do 500 of the black flat top right here. Just hit the minus arrow. And as you see, for another 101,000, it's going to give you 5,480 iron. Now you could even just purchase 1,000 of these if you want, which would be 200,000, but then you would be getting over 10,000 iron. Not ore, like actual iron. 1,600 glass and 548 of these flowers. It's going to take 14 hours to complete. And then let's find that other one down here. It's a little bit further to the bottom. Here we go. We have the white gas stove. So I have 312 of those. We're going to get 3,744 here and another 312 of the flowers for 63,000. It's going to take 8 hours for that. Now, I actually found out another use for this when I was messing around with it, and there could be even more uses. I just need more time to mess around with it, and then if I figure it out, I will make more videos. But I also figured out that I could technically get unlimited gold coins, like actual money. So if you remember, to purchase one of these, it was like 500 and some coins. I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, so yeah, it's 552 for one. And then it's 186 to deconstruct one of these, which makes it a total of 738, right? Okay, so remember that, 738. But then if I were just to sell these resources, I get back from one, which we have 10 iron ingots, 10 iron ingots, 3 glass, and 1 passion lily. That's actually 929 for these items here total, just going and selling them at Goofy's stall. So that equals 191. So I know everybody hates math. So in short, for every stove I go and purchase, I then deconstruct and then sell those resources. I'll make a profit of 191 coins. So I'm actually deconstructing 500 here. So technically that would be 191 times 500. I can make a profit of almost 100,000 if I did this every single day. And then remember, I can actually do up to 1,000 per day. So, for really quick work, you could technically make a profit of 200,000 gold coins every single day, doing nothing other than running a Scrooge, doing that, and then deconstructing and then selling. So it may be a lot more work than that. You could just go do some pumpkin farms, but technically you could get an unlimited amount of gold, but there is technically a time gate of every day you can only buy 1,000 items. So I don't know, do what you want with that information. Again, there might be another better way of doing this. I'm going to check out all the items and compare them and stuff, but this is just insane. The main point is you can get so much iron. I mean, think about it. Just 800 right here. You know how long it would take for you to go farm up almost 10,000 iron? 10,000 iron for just exchanging some coins is insane. Not to mention almost 1,000 of the black passion lily flowers. Like, that would take you months and months and months of collecting, even with like Beast's greenhouse stall and all that, to be able to get that many flowers. If you even did this just one time, you would probably not run out of iron or black passion lilies for a year or a couple years on this game. So I highly recommend that you guys do this now, because they could patch it very, very quickly. And I mean, glass right here, you have over 2,000 glass. Just here, you will never run out of glass again. And then you got to remember, that was all literally from one day, one single time. If you did this for a few days, a week, you will have an infinite supply of iron. And I don't think you would ever get in trouble for this. I mean, they never done it for like the duplication glitch or anything like that, because you're not using an external software to hack something in or mod. You are just using the game's resources here. You're purchasing stuff from Scrooge's shop, right? Like, that's how it's intended. And then the uncrafting station, that's how it's intended. So in my mind, I don't think you would ever get in trouble for that, like banned or anything like that. But of course, there's always that small chance on anything in life. So, just be cautious whenever you do this stuff. Probably don't go overboard with it, obviously. There is that cap, like I said, of 1,000 per day. So I'm actually going to hit that if I go in and purchase this for another 85,000. And yeah, so it's a little bit expensive. There's some upfront costs, but that's just kind of how it is in business, So I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of this and wake up in 14 hours and have a lot of iron infinite. I'm actually going to have to go get some chests just so I can store all of this, because I'm not going to be able to carry all this iron. So let's go ahead and set up the last bit of this. There we go. 154 is going to give me 1,500 iron ingots, 154 flowers, and just under 500. So it's going to be 28,000 for that. There we go. So yeah, in 13 hours and 30 minutes, I'll have all of this collected. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost 11,000 iron for 1,000 of these stoves purchasing this. So, and I think I spent around 500,000, so about 500,000 gold. So doing this about 500,000 gold per day to get all these resources, I mean, I think that's a bonus. And you could always go and sell the resources back later if you overdid it, and you're running low on gold. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helped you out a lot. If it did, again, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You just never know. I mean, I always put you guys on as quick as I learn about this stuff. Sometimes they patch stuff within a few days. Sometimes it takes them months. So it's just best that we do it while we can. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.